A Hillary Clinton advocate has experienced harsh criticism in the wake of recommending the late big-name gourmet expert Anthony Bourdain will consume in damnation for submitting suicide. David Levitt, whose bylines incorporate CBS, AXS and The Examiner, joyfully ridiculed the passing of Bourdain in a progression of Twitter tirades last Friday. WesternJournal.com reports, his Twitter account is to a greater degree a political one. His header picture demonstrates that Donald Trump's record has blocked him, obviously an identification of pride. However, his announcements Friday went up against even more an individual nature. Levitt made his comments soon after the demise of Anthony Bourdain, the CNN Nourishment and Travel have who conferred suicide at 61 years old. In case you're religious, at that point you trust there's an exceptional place in damnation or limbo for individuals like Anthony Bourdain who take their own particular lives, Levitt tweeted first. Egotistically taking your own life and harming your loved ones makes you the steaming, expanding Anthony Bourdain, Levitt composed, alongside a tweet from Bourdain that called Levitt a steaming, expanding Ads by Rev Content. Discover more. 91,797. In a development, Levitt composed that you don't go to paradise when you execute yourself. It's staggeringly narrow-minded. Try not to do it, and afterward amazingly affixed the much-retweeted number to the National Suicide Prevention Hotline, on the grounds that clearly that makes this all okay. You may not be astounded to discover this isn't the first run-through Levitt has said something totally outside the limits of edified human talk on Twitter. After the Manchester, England, bombarding a year ago, which murdered 22 individuals at an Ariana Grande show in the United Kingdom, Levitt tweeted, "Various confirmed fatalities at Manchester Arena. The last time I tuned into Ariana Grande I nearly kicked the bucket as well." This, incidentally, is the thing that provoked Bourdain to call Levitt a vast, steaming in any case. I think I rather concur with Bourdain on this one. Novice religious philosophy is presumably not something columnists ought to take part in much, but rather it's unendingly more ill-advised with regards to an all-around preferred VIP who's simply passed away. I don't especially mind what things that Levitt has, clearly at Twitter spat with Bourdain, which even Bourdain's lamentable demise can't move him to pardon, yet I can't picture any individual who practically profit by hearing Levitt's sentiment on this issue, particularly when it's so detestable. In the wake of his comments on Grand, CBS News, AXS and WBZ-TV, which Levitt additionally recorded as a customer, all separated themselves from Levitt with incredible rate, as per the Washington Times. The main uplifting news for Levitt this time is that there aren't excessively numerous of the distributions he's composed for left that should freely separate whatever ties existed with him.